Merry meet and welcome to the general reading for all signs for today, the 21st of February, 2024. This is Ariel and we are streaming live on YouTube and on Twitch. Moderating today on YouTube is the lovely Diane, and moderating on Twitch is the lovely Dre. Thank you so much for joining us today. Thank you so much, moderators, and thank you to everybody for joining us today. Today we are reading with the Medieval Tarot, published by Lo Scarabeo. And let's purify with this Roger and Gallet Eau de Cologne. 3 sprays in this big room is more than sufficient. You can find links to purchase these products in the video description of this video on my YouTube channel. Oh my goodness. Welcome to Hump Day, everybody. I hope you're having a great day today. I certainly am. And if you're not, I hope this reading can help start to turn things around for you. If you're watching us on a restream on YouTube and you don't want to watch all my shuffling, just use the timestamps right in the video description. They'll get you right to the reading. If you're watching on YouTube, please make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell. If you're on Twitch, please make sure you follow us on Twitch, and you can watch on Twitch without ads by subscribing to us there. This does go out to a lot of people, so if for some reason it doesn't seem to jive with you, just disregard it. It's probably not your reading. In that case, check out the Zodiacal readings for your individual sun sign, rising sign, and or moon sign, all of which can be found for easy restream on our website, arielscorner.com, arielscorner.com. Just click on the free online tarot readings link in the main menu. We have a shop at arielscornershop.com, arielscornershop.com. We are in the midst of upgrading that and look forward to a soft launch of that new shop sometime in April. In the meantime, those are all affiliate links, which means that we make a small commission off of each and every sale. We appreciate your support. Another support opportunity. Another way to support us is by donating, and you can make a donation by going to paypal.me/arielgatoga. paypal.me/arielgatoga. If you're on YouTube, you could also use a super sticker or super chat if you feel like donating. Thank you so much for your support. Mostly just thank you for being here. All right, we are shuffled. Let's go ahead and cut this deck. We'll see what's in the cards for everybody today, the 21st of February, 2024. Okay. Starting off with the Knight of Swords, followed by the 8 of Cups, and then the Knight of Wands. Very knighty. Nighty night. Okay, so the Knight of Swords is what you're coming out of, and the Knight of Wands is what you're going into, but they're kind of looking like they're coming to battle here. What's in the middle here is your ability to listen to intuition and to allow yourself to be guided and led. A lot of people, when they hear about guidance and inner guidance and intuition and all of that, they worry because they think, well, I don't know if I'm listening to the right voice, or I don't know if I know what the voice sounds like. I'm not clairaudient. What do you mean being guided? It's being guided based on how you feel. Your guide will just guide you to make slight adjustments, usually towards something that feels more peaceful, more relaxed, more hopeful, more joyous, more free, more happy. And so this is talking about the choosing your direction based on how it makes you feel. If you feel really upset or really angry or really afraid, then you know that you're not listening to your inner guidance. You're listening to what we call your ego mind, which is trying to get you to have more separation from your soul. Whereas if you're feeling when you're being guided that you're being led toward more relaxation, more peace, more happiness, more joy, more more enlivenment, the things that feel better, then you know you're being led by your inner guidance, and you're getting closer and closer to what your soul wants. And so really it's just being able to be honest with yourself as to what you're feeling. And when you're listening to the right voice, you'll feel a little bit better. When you're listening to the ego voice, you'll feel a little bit worse. So it's really not as complicated as what we think it should be. Actually, most true occultism is quite simple. True wisdom is quite simple. And if it was complicated, that wouldn't make sense. Why would it be complicated to make choices? It doesn't. Everything is very simple. It's just that we don't understand that simplicity is the truth. We think that complexity is the truth, and so we tend to go for the complex. We tend to go for the things that are requiring a lot of brain power. And actually, wisdom doesn't require a whole lot of brain power. Wisdom just requires that you make choices based on what makes you feel better. Sounds overly simplistic? It's okay. It's just true. Okay, we've got the Fool, followed by the, what is this, Justice? And then we've got the Three of Wands. So the divine law of restitution. The divine law of restitution comes from listening to your guidance. And the divine law of restitution is not something that's happening to you. So what the divine law of restitution means is just that everything that's been taken from you or appears to have been taken from you, everything that's been out of balance in your life, is basically been, if all of your good is like held in a trust account for you until you're ready to receive it. And when you're ready to receive it, then you get it. So that's what the divine law of restitution is. It's not like some benign being outside of you is saying, well, you've been really good, so you get some nice stuff. It's just that when we are going toward this Knight of Swords versus toward this Knight of Wands, then we are closing ourselves off to receiving. And when we close ourselves off to receiving, it doesn't mean that our good just dissipates and goes away. It means that our good piles up out because it has nowhere to manifest. So until we are ready for that place where we can have that good manifest, it's just sort of held in trust for us. And when we start to open up to that inner guidance that allows us to move into our soul's will or our soul's journey, rather than always trying to separate from our soul's journey, which is our ego mind, once we do that, then we're in a place where that divine law of restitution can come and bring us all of the good that should have been ours from the very beginning. Now, we find that divine law of restitution by allowing ourselves to have innocence. Now, the innocence in the face of this Knight of Swords is a big one, because the Knight of Swords is that part of us that responds to fear with attack or defense. And so as soon as you're defending and attacking and defending and attacking, you by definition are closing off to your good, which means that you block yourself from receiving your good. That, again, that doesn't mean that you're going to be punished. It doesn't mean that your good is going away. It just means that you have decided to block yourself from receiving it. So while that's piling up, it appears like you're going without, and that it's just you against the world, and that you have to defend and attack and defend and attack. And we don't realize that that defense and that attack is what's causing things to get blocked off. So allowing yourself to find innocence in the midst of that is such a courageous and amazing thing. And that looks like what many of you have been doing. It's like, I know I'm afraid. I know I'm fearful. I know I'm defensive, but I don't want to be. And I'm going to try something else. I'm going to try to allow myself to be who I am and just allow the innocence of who I am to shine forth. Now, I always say the difference between the innocence of a young child versus the innocence of an adult is quite profound, because the innocence of a young child is there because it doesn't know any better. It's just natural, and that's wonderful, right? But then eventually they get trained out of that because the world is oftentimes very cruel, right? At least the world as we've kind of projected it to be. So an adult who knows better that has no reason to trust, has no reason to have any innocence, who decides to do it anyway, that's courageous. That's profound. And when you do that, what you do is you open yourself up to the divine law of restitution. All right, so this Three of Wands is saying when you're doing that, it means that you're moving from that ego mind in toward that soul experience, where a lot of times people misunderstand. They think, oh, well, I guess if you're not an ego and you're a soul, that means you're going to sit up on top of a hill meditating and things are just going to come to you. No, it's that you're inspired to take action. You're inspired to start a company. You're inspired to get a new job. You're inspired to develop a new product. You're inspired to do the things that you love to do. That's your soul. Your soul is not lazy. Your soul is very active, right? But it's acting out of inspiration rather than acting out of defense, acting out of attack, acting out of fear, which is not really acting but reacting. So as you're taking these inspired actions, which don't feel like work, by the way, people are always like, oh, it's going to be so hard. No, it's not. It's never hard if you're inspired. You're just doing so much. Even the drudgery of a particular career or business becomes fun, right? So as you're inspired and you're taking action, then things start to manifest. And what gets added to that manifestation is all the good that's been piling up for you while you were busy being defensive. So this is a beautiful day for many of you to really recalibrate yourself or actually many of you have already recalibrated yourself, but to really acknowledge the recalibration from that reactive, defensive, attacking personality that we're trained into in this world, into making new innocent choices to be inspired and to act out of inspiration and start really seeing things manifest. And a lot of times when things manifest, they manifest most of the time, they manifest in very sort of normal, natural ways. And so people think, well, it would have happened anyway, so you can't really call it manifestation. Yeah, you can, because manifestation is natural. You're supposed to manifest. And you're manifesting whether you like it or not. You're either manifesting over here or you're manifesting over here. So today, if you decide to do a couple of my recorded meditations, the two that are indicated here, this one here that is based on the Fool card is called A Journey of Innocence. And you might really like that one today because it's going to really give you a lot of encouragement that you're making the right choices in embracing your innocence. The other one that might be good for you is this one based on the Justice card, and that's called Invoking the Goddess of Restitution. Because restitution is your divine right. So between restitution and innocence, you really are no longer under the spell of your own ego that's always looking at the world as a place of danger where you have to protect yourself, and you're starting to look at the world, which is very courageous in this day and age because not many people are willing to do this, but you're looking at the world as a world of amazing opportunity where you can just start to really live some dreams and to live your dreams in a very physical way. And when you do that, you inspire other people, and then that inspires other people, and it's a beautiful, beautiful thing. So good for you. This is a beautiful reading, and I know that it's because of all of the wonderful work that you've been doing on yourself. So this is a great divine acknowledgement that you're in the right place, doing the right thing, and just let's keep it up. Let's keep moving forward into those very treasured dreams being manifest in your life. Thank you so much for spending some time with me today. I'll be back for another general reading tomorrow. Thank you so much to the amazing moderators, Diane and Dre, and we will see everybody tomorrow. Much love and many, many blessings.